Hey, good morning everybody. This is Organic Dairyman and welcome to my channel today. Today is Monday, March 16th, and just got done plugging that tractor and I'm just going to plug that one and I'm not going to plug the loader in today because it is actually technically above freezing. I don't even know what it is. It's probably like 38 degrees Fahrenheit, 8 degrees Celsius, in that range. And yeah, so what's going on here today? Well, as you can see here, it is a cloudy, kind of a cloudy, gloomy day, dreary day, but it's warmer out, so that's a good thing. So anyways, not much going on here today. Well, we're hopefully, my brother's gonna try to get that dry cow shed up there cleaned out today, because it needs to be cleaned out. We either have to bed in there or clean it out today, so it's got to get cleaned out. It just needs to get done. And just this kind of weather here too, it's not really drying things out much. It's just kind of greasy, slimy out. So, and other than that, I can't do much with that other tractor, that 720, because it's, well, I gotta wait for those parts to come in, and I'm kind of waiting for a warm day to try to start that A up. I know somebody had mentioned about getting some different spark plugs for that thing, and I'm gonna look into that when I go to town next time, if I go to town. I don't know, with this whole coronavirus thing, you don't know. If I go to town, maybe I'll wear protection, wear a mask. I don't know. Maybe this whole thing is just being blown out of proportion. How bad it is, maybe it really is that bad, I don't know, but I don't know. I know these guys aren't concerned about it. They're living life like there's no pandemic. So, and I hear somebody out working on the road, putting up more power poles, so it's good to see somebody out working. So so anyways, I'm just doing my normal routine stuff, and we're gonna milk the cows, and hopefully today will be a good productive day. And we got something else too that we got going on here today. I mentioned that there's that one thing we were trying to do, we were thinking about getting, and there's another thing. It's actually an auction sale. It's an online auction, so we're hoping we're going to get it today. So we'll see if it happens. So stay tuned. I won't tell you what it is if we get it, but just stay tuned and we'll see what happens, see how the day goes, because the bidding closes at, I think, 5 o'clock today. So we'll see if we get the item that we want to get. Hi. Well, it looks like the speedy delivery guy, he brought us a package here. He brought us some more, if I could do this one in. We had to order some more of that pivot FL stuff for the coccidiosis, so we can run a treatment on those calves, or keep treating them anyway. So we got that anyways. So that's what the speedy guy bought. Some more of that pivot FL. Okay, we're almost done here milking. Actually, my brother, he just went to go out and start cleaning out the dry cow shed, so I'm just finishing up here. We're almost done. We got about, I don't know, about 8 more cows to milk and we'll be done. And one thing before I forget, I know last week I forgot to mention when we tested milk, I forgot to mention to you about the cows, how well they did. We actually had one cow when we tested her. It was this cow right here. This cow right here, when we tested that cow last week, she was giving 124 pounds of milk per day. So yeah, so if you're organic, you don't think you can get your cows to milk like that, you can do it. The right nutrition. And we also had 5 cows that tested, they were giving 100 pounds or more per day. So in addition to that cow giving her 124 pounds of milk per day. So yeah, that's about what it was. I'm pretty sure, let me double check here. I want to make sure. Oops. Yeah, 124 pounds. That's what it was. So anyways, I gotta keep going here so we get done and get to other things here today. At least get to the feeding and get that done. Well, hello. Are you friendly? Okay, I am just loading the feeder wagon here for the dry cows right now. I just got the young stock all fed, and my brother got the the dry cow shed all cleaned out. So we just got a bed in there yet. So, and what else? Seem to be getting much any warmer outside. It's still just like above freezing a little bit, but it isn't too bad. I don't know, I feel like I'm driving it bi-directional again. I started steering the tractor the wrong way for some weird reason. I like looking back and thinking the back end is moving on me. I'm not driving it bi-directional anymore. It's kind of funny because our old loader tractor, if you don't know, our old loader tractor before we got this one was a John Deere 1965, we believe, 4020 John Deere 4020 power shift, and it was a standard tractor, and it had when you got into the cab, you got into the back end of the tractor, and we were so used to getting in and out of the back end and that opening up that door in the back of the tractor and getting in and out of the cab that when we got this tractor, there were times where I'd walk behind the tractor thinking I was going to get into the cab, and I was like, I had to stop myself. No, you can't do that. You gotta walk to the side. It took a while. It took a while to get used to it. But to get out, it was just such a habit, you know. But I think that's why I was saying I was bi-directional. I was thinking I was driving the bi-directional again. Well, anyways, we'll keep going with this and see what else we can get done here today. See what happens. Well, you see that. Maybe you can't go through a setting. Alright. Next to that high-line pole over there that's probably got 23,000 volts of electricity pouring to it. Got one, I lost it on focus there. But anyways, yes, they're setting it right next to that one pole. Being so ever so careful so they don't hit that high-line pole with that 20 or 30,000, maybe even more volts of electricity. pouring through there. They've been over there all day working on trying to get that one pole in. Amazing. Well, I'm just gonna load the feeder wagon for the cows, and I just noticed that they were doing that, so I thought I'd show that to you quick. Well, these guys should be happy. They got their shed all cleaned out, and they're still not potty trained, obviously, because we had to clean it out. So I need to work a little harder on getting these guys potty trained so they just only go outside and not in there. Is that right, 294? You gotta start going potty outside. Huh? Good morning, everybody. As you can see, it is another day, and it is a beautiful new day at that. Plenty of clear blue sky as far as the eye can see, so a little bit better than yesterday. And yeah, so what are we up to here today other than regular chores? Right now I got a battery charger with me, and I'm gonna take and put this battery charger, if I can get back there. Oh boy. Oh, I gotta set this down. I think I get back here. This is gonna go back to the swather, which is sitting behind the drill. So I gotta climb around that. Oh boy. Oops. So what am I gonna do with this? Well, I was gonna take this battery out of here, and I'm gonna put that battery, that's the battery there that I'm gonna use to put in the Model A for the time being. So I just want to make sure this battery is charged up. I'm going to put it on trickle charge. I'm obviously going to disconnect the ground wire here and just charge it up, make sure it gets a good charge, and then put this on the put it in the A. And when it gets a little bit warmer out, I'm hoping for a 50-degree day to do it, set it up, and I'm still planning on doing a live stream if it works out when I first started. So yeah. So other than that, today too, that was that one thing I was telling you about yesterday too. There was an online auction or something we wanted. Well, good news. We got what we wanted. We got what we wanted. We got the thing that we wanted, I should say. And it didn't go for too bad of a price, so that was nice. And so it's over in Minnesota, so we got to go pay for it. My brother was going to go down and pay for it today, and then they'll give us directions to the place, and maybe tomorrow we'll go get it. So stay tuned for that, guys. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You'll just have to wait and see as things progress here what it is. But other than that, oh, and about the soybeans here too. We were going to try to do that. We were going to have a local guy. We were going to have a local guy haul it, but it wasn't going to work out because they have a run-on bean. They're not going to do the run-on beans the day that he needs to go up there. So it ain't going to work. So it's probably going to be maybe next week. Possibly. It could be possibly this week yet. Maybe next week when those beans get moved out of here. So we're actually going to take those beans and weigh them. Just see what we've got for sure. So we got a scale not too far from here. We could take and weigh them. So that's what we might do. So we'll see what all goes down here today. So yeah. Okay, I'm just loading up the feeder wagon here for the young stock, and as you saw, we got the cows milked. Actually, I milked most of the cows because I forgot to even mention it. I forgot to mention it because I forgot it altogether that our soil consultant, that he was going to be coming today so we could get fertilizer ordered. So anyways, well, I did 98% of the milking. My brother sat down with our soil consultant and got the fertilizer all taken care of. And I mean, we basically just figured out what we need and everything. The acres we have, we still have to actually place the order, but before we place the order, we have to get him a check. Before we give him a check, well, we gotta go to the bank, get our operating loan thing taken care of, and then that way we can give him the money for that. And that's pretty much how it goes. So yeah. So we got to get all of our ducks in a row, and then we get the fertilizer ordered and get that coming. Hopefully, maybe next week we'll get that. We'll head over to the bank and take care of that. And then we get him a check, get the fertilizer here, and that way this year hopefully we get it spread a little sooner than last year. Last year we got a little bit behind because of trying to get everything. It was kind of well, it was a long story. But anyways, this year we're gonna try to be quicker, or try to get to it sooner this year. So yeah, and we had a semen salesman come here this morning here too. I think we got him in the little time lapse there. We didn't need, of course, we didn't need anything. We're not loading up on a bunch of units of bull semen because well, we don't want to have a lot of extra money sitting around that we're not using. So yeah, we only buy from 2 companies right now. Or this other guy comes, he's like an independent guy, so he's kind of like buys from smaller bull semen companies, and so he's a pretty nice guy. So yeah, so anyways, other than that, we got the fertilizer figured out what we need. We just gotta get him some money so he can get it ordered, and yeah. And my brother, he's gonna be he's just taking out the barometer too. He's gonna be taking off here in a little bit, and he's got to go down to Benson, Minnesota, because we bought something. We got the thing that we wanted in the online auction yesterday. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. And then tomorrow we're gonna go get it, but we need a Donahue trailer to get it, and so yeah. So he's got to go down and pay for it, and then tomorrow we got to go get it. We got to get instructions to put it in the guy's place to get it. It's still on the farmer's place, and the guy that, let's just put it this way, the guy that we're getting it from, he wasn't willingly selling it. He well, our brother sent me a text message. Put that off. And anyways, it was kind of a bank. He owed some money to the bank, and so the bank kind of was possessing his equipment and kind of a deal like that. So I feel kind of bad about it, about the guy, the whole thing. I guess I don't know the circumstances. I guess I don't need any more over here. More of this stuff. So it is what it is. So anyways, I'm going to keep working here at the feeding and get back to you here later on. Okay, I just actually started up the skid loader a little bit ago, and I'm gonna take that back over to my cousin Matt's place, because we, if you're new to the channel, we do own it half together. Don't ask, it's a long story, but so yeah, I'm gonna take that over to his place. I gotta stick some fuel in it, and then he is currently, he was renting our rotary screen that we bought last fall for cleaning our corn. Anyway, so he's gonna give me a ride back. We're gonna load it up onto a stock trailer, and he's gonna bring the rotary screen back that he he used, and we're gonna put it back in here. This is where we originally had it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Drive this over there. It'll probably take me about 15-20 minutes to drive it over there to his place. So yeah, so I'm gonna go do that here and get that done with, because he needs it back for his farm over there for a little while. Okay, everybody. Obviously, as you can see, I'm back home. We got my cousin brought me back and brought the rotary screen back. I'm sorry I didn't get any footage of getting it unloaded, but I guess I just didn't get any. But anyways, we got it back. I'll show you probably later on the rotary screener thing. But my cousin, he's done with it for now, or yeah, he's done with it. So I'm just getting this high moisture corn put on. Just a tiny little bit more. There we go. Anyway, just so everybody knows, that's how much we have left of our high moisture corn bag right now. I don't know if we're gonna have enough, as much as we thought we were gonna have. We might probably run out of corn a little bit sooner than what we thought, because we're actually feeding a little bit more than we originally anticipated. And the reason why is probably because the moisture was a little bit higher than, you know, it was in the 30s, probably like 32-34% moisture corn. So, and obviously moisture equals, I mean, you're feeding a certain amount of water to the cows, and so that's why we've been feeding a little bit more, because, you know, you have to feed so much to make up the difference, to subtract the difference of the water in there to allow for the starch. Because you got to feed a certain amount of starch, but you have a certain amount of water in the corn, and so you got to factor that into when you're feeding it. So anyways, I'm going to keep loading up the feeder wagon here, and then I'll show you that rotary screen, and then I got some other information that I have to talk to you about this thing that we bought in the auction sales. I'll mention that here later. Okay, yep, there's the rotary grain screener. So that's what we bought this last fall. So yeah, works nice for cleaning the corn when you sell it. That's what my cousin was using it for, to clean his corn when he was selling it. So yeah, that's what it is. So anyways, I got to get back to the feeding, and then I'll fill you in on some more stuff, information later. Okay, got done loading up the feeder wagon for the milk cows. All that's left to do is to clean the mangers, feed in the barn, milk the cows, and yeah. So anyways, besides that, the information that I had to tell you about that piece of equipment that we got, tomorrow being Wednesday, from my perspective, in the video here. And anyways, we were gonna go and get the piece of equipment tomorrow, but it ain't gonna work out to do it tomorrow. So what we're gonna do is wait till next week. We're gonna do it because we have to actually meet the auctioneer guy that the guy that owns the company, the auctioneer guy. He's gonna help us get it, but we gotta go to the farmer's place to do it, because like I say, it's still at his place. And so he's gonna help, and it won't work out for him to help next week because yeah, we just have, that's just the way it's gonna be. So next week we're gonna do it. So since next week we're not gonna do that, we're not gonna go down tomorrow and go get that piece of equipment that we got. Tomorrow the stuff that's supposed to come in here for the rest of the stuff that's supposed to come in here for that. And then this stuff here is not, it's too big. This thing is too big of a diameter around. Same way with these felt washers, they're too big of a diameter around. So these are going to be going back, and the new ones should be coming in that are the right size that I could put on here to put, so that way I can get the hub on the tractor. So my plan is, when I get the hub on the tractor, is to take the tractor and bring it up here in the yard if it's nice out, power wash it off, and then drive my brother's tractor out of here, because like I mentioned before, the head gasket is blown on that thing, but you can still drive it. It just doesn't have quite as much power, but you can drive it. And we'll take and park that out in the shed. I'll bring mine in here, and then my plan is to work on that power steering, fix that leak. And I did last evening. I just want to double check. I've got the stuff for it. I can dig it out of here. Yeah, I got the stuff for it right here, and I got it. Oops, there. I got it right here in this bag here. So I don't know if I'm gonna have everything in here, but oh yeah. So I look in the book. I look in the book here. Okay. It talks about it here. It shows an exploded view of it. Yeah, so that's what I got to get down to right there. Where's this darn? Oh, here it is. Here's the exploded view of it. Right there. So I'm guessing there's some of these O-rings down in here. Something that's leaking. It's dripping out of oil, so I got to get down to that. I'm going to replace the square O-rings. Those things are right there, number 82, if that will focus. Yeah, but it's kind of weird how they design those power steering systems, but it's kind of the way they design them. I used to know how they worked pretty good, and it's been such a while since I've worked on them. Yeah, they don't steer as nice as a 4020, but they're still better than no power steering, like with that John Deere A has. I know that they did come out with aftermarket parts, because my dad used to have a John Deere 50. Of course, that didn't have power steering on originally, but he bought an aftermarket part. It was a Bellin power steering pump, so he put that on there. It works great. So anyways, guys, I'm going to call it quits for this video. So we'll hopefully tomorrow we'll get that thing, all that stuff we need for that, and then next week we will go get that piece of equipment. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is. You'll just have to wait and see. It will be a surprise. And yeah. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, rate, comment, and subscribe. Check me out on Instagram and Twitter at Organic Dairyman. And like I said, have a good night. I can't remember if I told you that. Well, anyways, have a good night. Take care, and I'll catch you later.